Hey guys, welcome to our whiteboard session. So glad that you guys are here to learn, study, and grow. We're going to talk about David and Goliath today. So many things, and I can't wait to study this with you. Let's go. So there was once in Israel a Philistine named Goliath, and he was so big and everyone was afraid of him, and he would say, "Who will fight me in Israel?" But the nation of Israel was so afraid, they all shook in their boots because of Goliath. And they would say something like this: "Who's going to fight this Philistine?" Now, here's our first question as we study together. We have to ask ourselves questions so we can understand what's going on. So here's our first question for us to answer together. Who do you think is going to save Israel? Is it A, Jonathan? Is it going to be B, King Saul? Or do you think it's going to be C, David? Who do you think is going to save Israel from Goliath? If you answered C, David, great job. Here's our second question as we learn and study together. Well, what was Goliath? Was he A, was he from Amalek? B, was Goliath a Philistine? Or C, was Goliath from Ashdod? Where was Goliath from? If you answered B, great job. You guys are doing such a great job as we're studying together, and it's so great that we can study and understand what the Bible wants us to see. So let's continue the story together. So we pick up in Israel, and now we meet a young man, and that young man's name is David. And David hears about Goliath, and notice what question David asks himself: who is this Philistine? But then David is so confident in God that David says, "The Lord is with me." And now David goes to meet Goliath. And he's there with his stones, and he has it in his slingshot. And Goliath looks at David, and Goliath says, "Ha, who is this boy?" And David looks at Goliath, and David says, "God is with me." David throws his rock through his sling, hits Goliath in the forehead, and Goliath falls. And as he falls, David gets the victory, and God gives Israel the victory over Goliath. David went on to be a great man and do great things for God, and was a great man of faith, a man after God's own heart. So here's another question as we understand this story just a little bit more for us. Here's another question. What did you learn? What did you guys learn today? A, did we learn that things will get too hard for God? B, we do things by our own strength? Or C, God's strength gives us the victory? What did you guys learn? C, great job. God's strength will always give us the victory if we trust in Him. Great job, everyone. You guys did so great. We're so proud of you. And this is how we learn, study, and grow together. Guys, please subscribe on YouTube. We love to see you guys here. We're so glad that you guys are here to be with us. We love you guys, and we want to see you again, and we want to study with you. Thanks, guys.